Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, episode number 136, for Wednesday, March the 4th, 2009. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the video blog where I review movies whenever the hell I want. I am your host, Leland Brungart. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm reviewing a movie for you guys today and tomorrow. You're welcome. Tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing I've Loved You So Long, which is the new Kristen Scott Thomas film. It just came out on Blu-ray. I picked it up at Best Buy. Very excited to watch that film. If you've seen my review of 4 Weddings and a Funeral, you know how I feel about Kristen Scott Thomas. Kristen, if you're watching, you're not. Call me. I love you. It's weird. It's cool stuff. This new Sony camera I got that I'm loving, it has a slow-mo feature, which blew my mind, and I've been jumping on the bed and filming it for the last 2 hours. I ordered a wide-angle lens and also a telephoto lens. I'll probably be using the wide-angle lens for this. Telephoto lens, I can spy on my neighbors through the windows now. It's like half joke. But I'm excited about that. I also ordered a movie poster for this. I'm gonna put a movie poster on here as a backdrop, maybe. The times they are changing here on Review a Day. But the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Choke. This movie is written and directed by Clark Gregg, and Clark Gregg is on The New Adventures of Old Christine, I believe. However, if you're a 20-year-old guy and you don't watch sitcoms about middle-aged divorced women, he was also the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in Iron Man. He had a small role in that. I loved him in that movie, though. This film stars Sam Rockwell, Kelly MacDonald, Angelica Houston, Brad William Henke. He was in Me and You and Everyone We Know, another film I really, really love. Choke is based on the Chuck Palahniuk book of the same title. He also wrote Fight Club and Survivor. I've really only read Fight Club and Survivor. I didn't read Choke, so I'm not familiar with the source material. Sam Rockwell plays a sex addict. He's kind of an all-around asshole douchebag kind of guy. His mother's dying. His mother's played by Angelica Houston. He's always pretending that he's his brother or her lawyer when he's visiting his mother. His mother confesses to him that his father, that she never told him who his real father was, something like that. Turns out he might be like a clone of Jesus, kind of. Shit gets crazy. He also starts falling for a doctor at his mother's care facility, played by Kelly MacDonald from No Country for Old Men. And I won't spoil anything more for you guys. Choke is a pretty enjoyable film. It's by no means, I would by no stretch of the word call it a great film. There were times in this movie where I wasn't even sure if it was a good film, but I enjoyed it. I feel like this movie's a little all over the place. I don't think the tone is exactly coherent throughout the film, and I feel like the movie tries to be too many things. At times, it's a spoof of like Williamsburg, Virginia, making fun of role-playing, and then sometimes it's like a dark, kind of gross sex comedy, and then it's a dark comedy, and then there's this weird stuff about Jesus, and it tackles a lot of things. I should also say that Sam Rockwell also chokes himself when he's in restaurants. He'll shove food down his throat so people will come to his aid and he can feel some kind of human connection. Very Fight Clubby. You can Chuck Palahniuk's his sensibility is all over this film, in the writing anyways. The film is not particularly well directed, I don't think. I think the film's weakest aspect is the directing. It has almost no style, and after seeing David Fincher bring Fight Club to life and bringing that world to a reality of some sort of something you can see, this movie really doesn't even come close. It's enjoyable, but I don't really. It should feel really dirty, but it kind of has almost like a TV look to it. It's really homogenous, and I did not like that. However, Sam Rockwell is just fantastic. He is one of my favorite actors, and I don't know what other actor could play this role so fucking disgusting and just so gross and hate and just dislikable, but Sam Rockwell fucking pulls it off and you like him the entire movie. I don't know what the hell that guy does, but somehow he remains, I liked him throughout the film. I also love Kelly MacDonald. I freaking loved her in No Country for Old Men. I'm not really too familiar with anything else she's done, So I was really glad to see her in this film. I also really do like Brad William Henke as well. I love him in Me and You and Everyone We Know, and I thought he was pretty great in this. Angelica Houston was good. I don't think this is her best performance or anything like that. I really didn't buy her character in the present of the film. I know she's losing her mind and kind of losing her memory and everything like that, but I really didn't see hardly any correlation between the mother in the flashbacks of when Sam Rockwell was a child and the mother in the present, so I didn't buy that. I also don't think the film really earns a lot of its heartfelt moments. I feel like the last 15% of this movie, it starts to click, and I think the emotional moments really do start to work a lot better, but for most of the time, I was just kind of waiting for the funny moments to come back in. There are a couple confusing parts that I felt like I missed a scene or two. Choke is an enjoyable film. I don't think it's great. If you're interested, if you're a Sam Rockwell fan, check it out. I give Choke a 3 out of 5. Make sure to check out the Nitpick It podcast, because this week Aaron Fenn and I will be discussing this movie much more in depth. Check out his review of Choke. He's Durden85. He's one of the few people I subscribe to here on YouTube, so check that out. If you guys like this review, make sure to head over to nitpicket.com. That's nitpicket.com for all of my reviews and everything there. Make sure and give me some star ratings, and make sure and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.